And right on cue, Denise Hüberli getting her first block point of the match. Brunner utilizing that jump float serve, goes over to Carroll on the left. Counter attack from Brunner, and right on cue she gets another dig to start the match, and it's 2-0 Switzerland.
Yeah, Carroll making an early pull and Brunner seeing that space and really targeting.
Switzerland capable of going on long service runs, scoring points with this very consistent combination. There's another dig from Brunner. But Brazil with a chance now. And Hüberli with her second block point of this opening set.
Really getting the measure. What I love is just her patience and the way she's really getting the look and the measure of the attack's speed.
Hüberli very disciplined. Out of the gates fast here. It's 4-0 in set number 1. And that time, Carroll sends the ball deep past Brunner and into the corner for the point.
Deep corners, not trying to hit too hard and too sharp, but just making sure that if you want to go in aggressively, don't hit any angles left open to you.
5 serving 1, continuing to work on Carroll, and she gets the side out that time with the cross-court winner.
The whole course of this tournament.
Well, Carroll, very physical play. Another jump serve, exclusively over to Carroll here. And right on cue again, Hüberli with her 4th block point of the match. That's 3 blocks into the angle for Hüberli on Carroll.
And that's how they're becoming effective on their attack.
And Carroll this time turns it back down the line with a nice changeup to score. And Hüberli hammering that ball cross court for the point. Okay, so there was a net violation. Point goes to Switzerland, and they follow it up with a service ace. So you're saying you like to work on the player that keeps making the mistakes, Denise?
You've got to compound that person and see where they're at.
Really test them, but there's a good response from Carroll.
3 or 4 in a row is really hard, but just sometimes when it's your...
13 serving 9. That one goes deep on Carroll to the corner. Now from the left side, easy dig for Brunner. And the counter attack gets the line. Nice play by Switzerland. Defense looks so easy. Sometimes knowing where the hitter hits it before she does. And Hüberli now gets a service ace from the inline. Their own strategies on how they want to challenge the other side and search for that victory. So here's another serve through the middle, but Carroll takes it. She goes for the back set. And Hüberli is there again for her 5th block point of this opening set. She'll serve now for Switzerland. 17-11 here in set number 1. One misses the sideline, called out of bounds. The defense of Switzerland against Carroll's offensive attacking. There's a good serve now over to Brunner. She goes for the back set. Chops it cross court for the winner. And now Hüberli will serve 19-12, just 2 points from taking this opening set. Now Hüberli hits the overpass and takes care of it. So here's set point opportunity number 2 for Switzerland. And Brunner right on cue, scores again with that cross-court winner.
100% not surprised by the way that they performed in this set. They just continued what they were doing in the quarterfinals into the semi-final. It doesn't really matter to them who's on the other side of the net. It's really...
Broken play from Brazil, but Barbara gets creative and scores the point on that cut shot.
Or diagonal.
Good footwork there from Barbara to get her feet to the ball. Hüberli probably should have dropped. What do you think? As Hüberli will serve down by 1 here after that first side switch. Nice diving save. Brunner on the counterattack with nobody up at the net, and she scores the point.
To attack the pulling blocker because she just knows that they're vulnerable.
Hüberli didn't like that ball, so gets a quick change, and she'll serve now. Go over after that dig. Barbara from off the net, and it drops right in front of Hüberli.
Great drop shot. It was a mesmerizer.
Mesmerizer indeed. Hüberli deciding not to play it. And what's the rule, Denise? If you don't know, just take it.
Yeah, 100%. If in doubt, take it.
So Brazil escapes with that point. Frustration there, and it's 5-4. Carol now has lost the visor, and she's at the end line. A high swing from Hüberli that time going. Serve catches the tape, but taken by Carol. This time from off the net, Brunner gets a good read on it. Close set, but Brunner just so precise with that cut shot, Denise, scoring the point. Carol goes to Hüberli. Interesting change up, and she's able to slap that ball right through the seam. Carol swings, but guess what? Hüberli with another monster block. And now Brunner will serve again. Barbara on 2. Well-placed shot from Barbara to get the side out. Trying to fight their way back into set number 2 here. Tight for Brunner, but she's able to get the ball past Carol's block and down, so a big side out for Switzerland. There's a dig. There's a chance for Brazil to pull within 1, but Brunner gets the dig. And comes right back with a huge cross-court winner. Push Switzerland to the finish line, now 16-13. Over to Carol. Brunner runs it down. Can she make it 2 in a row? Nice play from Carol, but now just a free ball back to Switzerland. Hüberli takes it and turns it down the line for a point. It's 17-13 Switzerland. Back to within 2. Carol goes over to Brunner again. Through the middle this time. Another peel. She gets the dig, but not high enough for Barbara to play. The point for Brazil is Barbara at the end line now. Barbara can't handle the heat from Brunner, and it's now 19-16 in set 2. Does Carol have the weaving skills as she serves over to Hüberli? On the left, that's set off the net, and a hitting error. Point goes to Brazil. Deep serve to Hüberli. Goes for the back set, but Brunner gets called on a setting violation. Wow. Big point of contention in the last couple of events as Carol will go back to the inline. They serve Brunner now. She goes for the back set. Carol with the block point. Good set point for Brazil now. Staying on Hüberli from the left. Hard cross court for the winner. A statement swing that time. Brunner goes back to Carol. And Carol listens to her partner and then points to her, giving her credit for the communication. That point opportunity number 2 for Brazil. Go to Brunner this time from the right. Good set. Cut shot falls nicely, and it's 21 all on the board for the side switch. Set number 2, Brunner and Hüberli. They serve over to Carol. There's a dig. Set off the net. Counterattack is successful. Brunner takes the lead. Continuing to Carol from the left. There's a dig. Hüberli has to run it down. Just a free ball back to Carol. Barbara on 2. Touched. Hüberli has to go over, and it's down. Switzerland gets the point and takes the match. What a finisher.
Oh, out of nowhere, they just took those last 2 points. It's just, actually, it's the way they were playing throughout the whole course of the game. And even though Brazil were able to push back at that last minute, they just accelerated again. And amazing play. What a great match. All credit to Brazil, the way they pushed back at the end. But amazing play from Hüberli right at the clutch.